Right, Marshall, so here's this swing. Again, as much as you felt like your legs weren't moving, you know, to keep that head from going down too much, you know, you still see a little more daylight there between your knees, right there at impact. That head's still going down more than you would have thought. Now, interestingly, at address, right from the word go, setup looks great, bud, from both angles. That ball is just a little too far forward in your stance. But now, interestingly, though, watch this. And that was about half speed, half or three-quarter speed. And again, but like I'm saying, that club head is on the plane line very early in the downswing. There are 8 million things that are going on there, buddy, that really indicate there is a whole lot of power in your swing. Again, that right there with that iron, it could just be a skosh farther back. But there's the same good power there where your hips are starting down. There's all that lag right there. So that's, like I told you, buddy, one of the more powerful swings I have anywhere in my video system. All the thousands of swings in here, and there again, club head's on that plane line very early. And it'd just be nice to get that head up a little bit more. There's that driver. You could have it just a skosh farther back in your stance. And then this is you now doing everything you can. This is with that first swing there with a practice swing. Obviously looking a little smoother. And everybody who does this, Marshall, still has all kinds of power. Where you try to move less. Get those legs stabilized. Again, we don't have to have it perfect today, but work on this next couple weeks, and then all the times I'll be seeing you a lot the next couple weeks, we can keep an eye on it. And then, again, just do a lot of good practice on the course. Like I said, you know, hit a lot of balls on the course, 5 balls, 9 balls. You know, as you walk your way around the 9, then maybe play the back 9 for real, 1 ball or something, or maybe play 2 balls or 3 balls. And next couple of weeks, bud, I'm sure your confidence can get back to normal.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment, and then we have the face-on camera angle also, and then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter, Ellie. Good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.